Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. Sorry I didn't get an update out yesterday. It was Monday. Should have been Message Monday, but it's going to be Talk Tuesday. Okay, so it's July 6th. This is the weekly update for this week, and I will send, as always, any paper documents or tracking things that we usually get in the weekly update. I'll send those in an email out separately, but just had a few things I wanted to kind of give you guys a heads up on. First of all, I just want to say thank you for participating in the West survey. We actually ended up being 99%. So the last time Jim Buchanan and I looked at it, it was at 96%. Once all the totals were in, it actually was 99%, which is just absolutely amazing. So I can't thank you all enough for participating, and everyone's prizes have been taped to their lockers. So thank you to the social committee and the West champions, Anthony Capello and Jim Buchanan, to have such a great participation rate. I'm super excited about those results, and we will see those, I think, in October. But as soon as I get them, I'll share them, and we'll go over them and kind of set some goals for the next year. So great job on that. Also, another really good thing, celebration, is we've been a little over 120 days without a VAP. So and all the other apps that go with it. But to not have a ventilator associated event, so no VAE, no VAP, no pneumonia, is absolutely amazing. It's definitely not because our ventilator days have gone down. That is not true. But it's really, because of all of your hard work, the oral care, your suctioning, and we're taking care of patients is essentially to prevent this patient harm is what's happening, and I'm very thankful. Again, excellent patient care in the SICU always. So great job on that. Our goal was actually 83 days. So we've well exceeded that. So we're at 120 days, a little bit over that actually. I think we might be at 122. But just wanted to say congratulations, and that is awesome. I'm just so excited. Other random things. So, did you know, I wrote the words, did you know, on my paper. I don't think I needed to, but anyway, that there's an educational video on the View that you can play for families. So I know that it takes time to talk to families. It takes time to explain things to them. But there is a video on the View that you can share with your families. And if your patient is alert and able to watch the video, they can also see it. But it will explain and do a lot of teaching and education for the patient and for the family. So utilize that. That tool is there. Take some time off of you explaining it as well. And then the patients can be involved in their care, and the families as well. So just wanted to say that. I put this in my update last week, last Monday, but just a reminder, we're doing a great job of calling pastoral care when a patient transitions to comfort care. But pastoral care would also like to be called when a patient passes. So we get them involved, and then they establish a rapport with the family, and then the part that we're trying to do a little bit better at is having them come back when the patient passes to provide that support for the family. I think we do it. I don't know that we're always consistent with that part. We are very consistent with contacting them when we transition to comfort care, but I would like for us to take that next step. And after the patient passes, if we could call pastoral care at that time too. Google Translate app has been installed on both of our iPads in the education room. Just wanted to say thank you to Share Governance for bringing that forward. I'm working on trying to get it installed on the other ones if we have to change them out, but the ones right now that are in the education room have Google Translate on them. The waiting room opened today. So our huddles are now in the break room. So if you've not been to work, when you come in, we're back in the break room for our daily huddles. We're actually, like I said in my last update, also we're working on a huddle board, and we'll actually be huddling kind of on the back hallway once we get that up and going. But right now we're in the break room. The waiting room is open to visitors of our patients and also neurosurgery patients. And sorry about that. So 6:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. There's not any overnight stays there. We're not going to offer pillows and blankets because we don't want to promote, spend the night. So we are going to try to make sure that's unlocked at 6:30 every morning. We've given the key code to volunteer services. There's supposed to be volunteers in there. Today it was kind of, there was not somebody in there the entire time, but the goal is to get that covered all the time. So we're getting back to normal, whatever normal is, right? And then on the same lines of normal, COVID's very much a part of our normal day-to-day stuff. So there was a question about, are we still testing everyone? So I know a few patients, maybe more than a few, have come up from the ED without a COVID test. The expectation in the policy, it still states that they will receive a COVID test. So they should come from the ED with a test. The ED can give a rapid test. So if they come to the unit and they're asymptomatic, we're not able to get a rapid test. So we really want them to get tested down there. The only, I can't change what other folks are doing in their area. The only thing I can say that we could do when we're getting a report from the ED is just ask, hey, did you get a chance to COVID swab them? Just so you know, they're able to get a rapid test down there, but if they come up here, we're going to be wasting PPE for a while if they don't have one. So maybe just ask, did they get one? If you're getting a report from the ED. Everywhere else, hopefully they've had one at some point in time, but if they have not, then we should test them. If you have questions about that, reach out, let me know. The other thing, I have two more things. Sorry, it's a longer list than I thought. I thought it was kind of understood, but then I realized that maybe I just need to say it and make sure that everybody's on the same page. If you are going to be tardy, meaning like you're not going to make the 7:07 deadline, or the 7:07. If you're not going to be here before 7:07 and you're running late, please call the unit and ask to speak to the charge nurse and let them know. Hey, I've overslept, on my way, I've got a flat tire, whatever. I can't put a time frame on that because obviously life happens, things happen. But it is very helpful it's not helpful, it is expected that you will call the unit and let us know that you're going to be tardy. That's for everyone. That's all staff. If you will please call the unit if you're going to be tardy and let the unit know that you're going to be tardy, you're on your way, you're looking like you're 20 minutes, you're 30 minutes, whatever. I went to the attendance policy because we've had a couple people late, but not necessarily call. They don't necessarily let us know they're going to be late, and that's just unfair to the people that are waiting. But I went back to the attendance policy, and it actually said the manager has to set those rules and expectations. So that's what I'm doing. Okay. So if you would please call the unit, speak with the charge nurse, and let them know if you're going to be tardy. That would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. From like this day going forward. Okay. That'd be great. And then, lastly, just want to go give you a heads up. Some education will be coming soon, about how to decrease our pain and sedation drips and how to effectively use our PRNs. I think that we're turning some drips down kind of quick. We're turning them off. The patient wigs out. We turn the drips back up, and then, I'll go and look in the MAR, and the patient has had like hardly any PRNs given in 12 hours. So remember, we really want to get those drips off so that we can get the patient extubated. So you should have this was also in the update, but I wanted to say something about it because some more formal stuff's going to come out. You should have a PO pain medicine PRN, and as far as sedation goes, I want you to think pain first. Most of the time, it's not a sedation issue, actually. And I know y'all want to just punch me right now, but just hear me out for a second. It's pain contributing to the agitation. So if you'll just think pain first, and you go down the pain route and treat pain, and then think agitation or sedation if that does not help, if it's not a pain issue. But I want us to think about pain first. Again, I know that every situation's different. I just want us to get to thinking about that, making sure we have the PRNs, because what I'm seeing is that we turn our drips off really quickly, or we decrease them really quickly, and the patient is wigging out, and they really don't have proper pain control, first of all. Then they get super agitated, and then we go back on everything and we just take steps backwards. So just want to put that out there. If you would like to talk about it, I'm more than happy to talk about it. If you have questions, reach out. But again, there'll be some more formal education coming out soon about that. It's something I'm very passionate about. So I want us to really to just think pain first. That's the biggest thing. I don't really have anything else. I know this was a 10-minute video. That's a long time, but I really wish I could see every one of you. I will send or send an email with all of our, transfer times, our days since last, our audit information. I'll send that out via email, and just wanted to give you some quick updates real quick. And I hope you're doing well, and just let me know if you need anything. And, you can always just call, email, text, whatever you need. I'm always available. Just let me know. Thanks, guys. Bye.